Hello, guys. Welcome back to the new show of the Champions League. It's back after 8 to 9 months, and new season, new teams, new faces, uh, and expecting a great season ahead for all the teams for the Champions League. And newcomers like Inter Milan, um, young boys, Valencia, are all added into the Champions League, and some small teams like Moscow and in the Champions League, and it's really great to see these teams coming into the Champions League and scoring a lot of scoring a lot of goals and bringing this team into this level is a really great stuff for all of them. Then let's talk about Spurs' chances of this year's Champions League. It's going to be really hard with a really hard group like Barcelona, Inter Milan, and PSV Eindhoven in the group, and it's not an easy task for this team to progress. It's going to be really hard, and but with the potential which we have shown last season, it's going to prove the worth for each and every team to win this. To win this, and before we go ahead, let's talk about Spurs' chances, which they have shown last season. Forward attacking play, the way they go forward, the way they attack, the intent towards the game, and was really good last season. And I didn't expect them to go so far ahead with the group which they had last season. And everyone was trolling this team that they can't prove their worth. But actually, they proved their worth. They won against Dortmund and Madrid, and they just show the intent in the Champions League that they can win and turn out matches and has a lot of potential. And last season's was really great, and we finished at a round of 16 losing against Juventus with the Dybala converting the goal to knock us out from the Champions League round of 16 last year. It was an amazing season last year. I expect at least a quarterfinals to enter at least to show we can improve each and every year of how we play. So this is really going to be great for this team to go ahead and show how we're going to play. Like last season, playing against Madrid, winning 3-1 at home and giving a 1-1 this thing against big teams is going to be was a really great stuff from for a Spurs fan to see. And this year we have Barcelona, so we need to perform against Barcelona and win against them. So here today is the first match, and that's against Inter Milan. And before we start about this match, I want Mitchell Worm, who's in the starting 11, to perform good goalkeeping and don't concede stupid goals like how you concede against Liverpool. And Eric Dyer, please perform a better performance than last game. And Musa Dembele, I know you had a good great game, but the energy wasn't shown. Ericsson energy wasn't shown. Pressing wasn't shown. How we press against him wasn't shown. Kane was not seen. So I don't want to see in this match. It's an important and crucial match. So I want this perform to teams at least to perform. If you perform, you might at least try to win this game. And it's not going to be an easy task to win against San Siro. And we have Gareth Bale scoring 3 goals 4 years before. It's an amazing scenes for the Spurs fan to see. And I don't know if you can turn out some form of result against them this year. I mean, in another hour, you can say. So it's going to be a really hard task for them to win against Inter Milan. And if you don't guys perform today, Nainggolan, Icardi, Brozovic, Perisic, all top class players in Inter Milan are going to just throw us from the San Siro Stadium and tell Tata bye bye to your Champions League season. So this match is crucial. Every match in Champions League is crucial, but this match is really crucial to have a chance of going forward in the Champions League. I know there's another 4 more yeah, another so 3 teams, so 6 matches, so 5 more, 5 more matches in the Champions League after this. So it's really going to be a task for this team to prove against Inter Milan how they can go past them. And last year we finished first. I think so. We can finish first again in the Champions League table if we perform. I know there's Barcelona in the group, but still, if we perform, we can go past. And having quality players in the team, we can do it. So let's start with the formation build up. So here we have Kane, Son, Ericsson, Dembele, Dyer, Lamela, Davis, Vertonghen, Sanchez, Aurier, and Worm. So this is the lineup for today's game. Okay, so Kane. I don't know if they're gonna play false nine. Son, Kane, Lamela, Dyer is gonna be deeper. Dembele towards the right, and Ericsson. So this is the formation, and yeah, if you can see this, this is how they're gonna play. And if you see um, Dortmund, you can see Ericsson playing a role where you see his first goal was going towards them and scoring. The Son is really fast, and Harry Kane is a player with good shooting skills. So that's going to be a really good combination. And we can see the three changes made by Pochettino, and it's a really sensible change. Son in for Mora, Lamela in for Wings, and Davis in for Rose. And another change, which is a forceful change, and Pochettino wanted to rest Alderweireld and Trippier. So instead of Trippier, Aurier needs to play, and Aurier I want him to show a good performance and not performing like an African monkey and doing stupid, reckless challenges in the right back, and Sanchez to perform really well. He's performed, had a decent season last year, but still he can really perform. So you can see this is the and here, and as we go with the lineups, main target with Inter Milan's team is Nainggolan in their midfield, which is a really strong player who can actually shoot and pass around the whole team. Perisic in the left area, so Aurier needs to defend. So if you can see if Dembele comes forward, Dyer, it needs to. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like this performance, this scene of area of how it needs to go ahead. So you can see four at the back and three in the middle. And instead of Lamela playing here, Ericsson may go and play in the cam role. Lamela playing a bit deeper. So you're going to see Lamela, Son, Kane, which is going to be there. And yeah, Ali is going to be missed in this game, and Lloris is 110% going to be missed in this game because he's a main keeper. But I wish Mitchell Worm performs really well this game. If he performs really well, I'll forget about the Liverpool match and I'll prove you have improved from the last game. That much I can say. Ben Davis, Watford game, weak, did not get selected for the this thing. I think said Danny Rose was a bit rusty, so I want Ben Davis to perform. Vertonghen, I don't want to say about him, is a crucial and important super player. Dembele is an crucial and important super player, can actually hold the ball. So Dembele is going to play a main role. Ericsson, Son. So Son needs to go forward. If you see their defense, they have they have one minute. Yeah. So they have Miranda, Stefan De Vrij, and as their defender, decent defenders, but with the quality of Kane and Son, I think so they can go past them and score goals. Handanovic as the goalkeeper still can score goals. I know it's not an easy team, but a decent and enough team for us to beat them with the quality and experience we have in the last 2 years of Champions League and how Son, Kane, Eriksen has performed against Madrid, Dortmund. I think so. They need to go ahead and show this game. Last two games very rusty, very rusty in the midfield, losing balls, giving up possession. not showing. I'm not seeing the Ericsson of last year's Tottenham, which is not shown in this game. And Kane has also not been seen like how he's playing for the last 2 seasons. Son is back from the from the Asian Games, so I think it's going to have an impact. I'm seeing a lot of impact from Lamela from last season, so I think so. It's going to play great. So this is not should happen in the football pitch when one player performs and another player doesn't perform. It's not going to help. When all player needs to perform, so I want Ericsson, Son, and Kane to show and go past this team to give us potential boost for the Spurs players and us as a team. So we can see this formation with a 4-1-2-3 to go ahead and win against this thing. So the main area we need to target is Nine Golan to not give him a lot of possession and Perisic not to give a possession. You man mark him, do whatever you guys want, or you can at least stop the ball from giving or keeping us the possession. Let them counter attack, but keep the possession and try to convert chances. That's the more important thing for this team. So converting chances, we need to see Kane to go forward, Son to play, Son and Kane to play this role. So this should happen in the pitch where Son and Kane needs to convert chances and put it in the back of the net. Then afterwards, if they try to counter attack, they'll be more stressed. If you see the Inter Milan style of playing, they also play with having a possession game and trying to counter attack, and they're really weak when the team presses against them. And when you see our Tottenham Hotspur team, who's really good at pressing, where Eriksen, Kane, Son, Lamela, Dian, Pochettino likes to play a pressing game, and if they lose possession, we can actually score goals. That's the important thing for a sports team tactic to go press, show the this thing. Davis and Dyer playing a role over here wherein they go into attack, and Sanchez, Dembele, and Dyer. I want him. I think so. Dembele will go a bit forward to attack and see Dyer, and Sanchez to play in the back. So this is going to be a crucial task for them to have, and Dembele over here. So if you see Aurier and Davis needs to play an important role in this game and play a pressing game, go attack, go forward, and kill this game off. First half, go get a lot of shots on target, try to convert chances, score at least a goal, or keep on the pressure. If you give them the pressure, and in the second half they come, they're going to change the tactics, and they might have a chance of coming back in the game. So Sanchez, Dyer, Watongan, and especially Mitchell Worm, I want you to have a great game. It's a really important game, and losing. I not as a goalkeeper, not doesn't know how to catch a ball is going to be a really bad task for them. So don't do that. At least I know you made two mistakes which led to a goal, but you made other saves which were really brilliant against Liverpool. I appreciate you for that. But as a goalkeeper, the people will talk about you as a goalkeeper if you save eight goals and you make two silly mistakes, you're conceding a goal. And Sanchez and Watango needs to do great defending today with Perisic and Nangolan's attack. That is going to be really hard task. And no, and not to underestimate players like Vesino and Brozovic are decent players. And if you see the right back, Asamoah and Asamoah as a left back, it's going to be a easy task for us to go ahead and shoot. I know it's not underestimate, but with the quality with our side, they can really do this. So I want here Aurier to give long balls to Kane, Davis to give a long balls to Son, Ericsson to have create possession in the midfield, go forward, Dembele to have the physical strength to win balls, and then going ahead and creating the attack. The main creation of attack comes from Dembele, which I really like from the Spurs team. Lavella with the space to actually burst forward and score go and try to assist Kane and Son. Ericsson also to give a lot of good assists, and Dyer to do a really good midfielder's job of not giving possession back easily. Was really rusty against Liverpool. I don't want to see that type of performance. They're a great player with the first season which I broke out was really good. Second season was okay. Third season was decent, but as a player he can actually develop, and yeah, he can do that. So Dembele Dyer to play in the midfield role, Aurier to go forward. And Aurier, I want to see him as a how he's going to perform this season from the last first season. Davis, which has performed a really great season. I want him to not have a rusty game. So I don't want this team to have a rusty game. I want them to win. I seriously want this team to win against Inter Milan. It's not a really hard task to do it, but it's not a really easy task to also do it because it's the Champions League. But a great chance for this team to actually win uh, at least 1-0 or 2-0. I will go for a 2-1 Spurs win against Inter Milan, and let's see how this game changes. In the halftime, if they score, they're going to kill this or this thing. As per my heart, I feel that Kane and Son is going to score in today's game, and they're going to bring up a good fight back because I know these players really work hard if they don't perform really well, which I just love about this team. So I think so we'll go with a 2-1 win against Inter Milan. And if you guys really want me to ask any questions, please don't hesitate to chat. I'll wait here for 3-4 minutes. You can ask any question. And guys, and if you really like this videos and you want me to improve on anything, give me any feedback. Go ahead and uh, uh, go ahead and do it over here. And please do suggest to all these friends. I know people, I say it, but people still don't do it. I can see with the number of subscribers. It's not, my intention is not only to increase subscribers. If you guys really love to see it, then see. I'm not a person who's forcing you guys, but yes, if people like to see these videos and they haven't known about the videos, then they need to see. So that's the point. So if you guys wish, if you know any football fans who would like love to see this video, please go ahead and do it. Yeah. So that's today's build up play of how we're gonna win, which is going to be a decent game. And one more game, which winding up, we're going to talk about other teams in the Champions League. So now, contenders of the Champions League this season. If you see, the main contender is going to be Juventus with the squad they have built with with Cristiano Ronaldo, Miralem Pjanic, Dybala in their team, Mandzukic in their team, with the great players in their team. It's going to be a really hard task to stop Juventus this season. But not to underestimate any teams on paper, but how they perform, like how PSG fans were feeling that they are performing really had a really great season, and Real Madrid just took them out in the round of 16. So nothing to shown in the paper, but if you see as a team with experience, Juventus can actually go win this. Not underestimating Real Madrid, 3 times champions of Champions UEFA Champions League, still has a potential to win with Gareth Bale, Asensio. If Ronaldo doesn't, that still they have a really good quality in the team. Uh, Yes. So here are the matches. Barcelona versus Eindhoven at the same time. Barcelona is going to be an easy match for them to win. Eindhoven, I pity them to be in the list, but it's going to be a 3-0, 4-0 victory for me against Eindhoven. So Barcelona is going to kill this match. Inter versus Spurs, 2-1 win. Dortmund versus Club Brugge. So Dortmund selling a lot of players, hive off a team, which a lot of players going out, new players coming in, not a side which had that type of great players which they had last 3 seasons, but a decent team can win against this team. 2-1, 2-0 win against this team. And Atletico versus Monaco, a crucial match. They got a 1-1 draw, so they have a really bad 2 matches. Last 2 matches have been really bad, so this match is going to be really crucial for the Atletico fans. Monaco also a decent team, selling a lot of important players. Don't know what's the board's ambition to sell these players, but yes, if you see their squad, if you talk about their main players in the squad who can actually threaten, we have Rony Lopez. Yeah, if you see the squad, mm, Sebastian as a goalkeeper, Hemerson, Siribi, right back. So not a really bad team, but not a really great team also. Glick. Ronnie Lopez, Tielemans, having Chadley in the team. That's a really great buy for them. And Nasser Chadley having a great season in World Cup, and I wish he can actually perform for Monaco. Forwards there, Jovetic, Falcao. So not a really bad team, Monaco. But Atletico needs to win this with the quality with Griezmann, Koke, and such type of great players which they have in the team, and they can't win against this Monaco team. It's going to be really hard task. But Atletico Madrid winning the Super Cup, Europa League, proving that they are also a trophy winning cabinets of winning trophies is nothing to stop against them. Like having Oblak as the goalkeeper, defenders like Gordon, Luis, Juan Fran, uh, Koke, Saul, all great. Thomas Lemar, great buy, and having Griezmann, Kalinic, Diego Costa, all great type of players. Winning against this Monaco team should be really easy for them. Total victory against them. And then let's go for a Paris versus Liverpool. What is going to be a amazing match today? A really amazing match today. It's going to be Paris versus Liverpool. Two two top class attacking teams with three great players in each of the teams. One is that Mbappe, Neymar, and Cavani versus Firmino, Mane, and Salah. This is going to be a really great clash against for the forwards. This game will prove which forward is the best trio in the Europe compared to these two teams, not other teams, but compared to these two teams. So this is going to be a really great clash. But they're playing in Anfield, so I'm going to go for a draw in this game. People might say, why not a win? They might, but as per Paris's experience in the Champions League and what they have done past, I don't think so they can win. But if they win, I might be wrong because I might be wrong, but still, I'm going for a draw. But Liverpool having really great attacking team, Salah, Mane, Firmino, all playing a superb football. So yeah, it's a really great team to see. And we have Napoli versus Zveda. So Napoli is going to ease past. They have Insigne and all great type of players in the Calihon and these type of players who can actually perform. Koulibaly, Calihon, all great players, Mertens. So it's going to be a total victory. Galatasaray versus Moskva. I've not much heard of Galatasaray and Moskva playing in the Champions League and coming back into the Champions League. If you actually see the squad, they have Muslera, the Uruguayan goalkeeper. They have Maicon, who can perform decently. Not that type of amazing players, but this group has been one of the easiest groups. So Galatasaray for a 1-0 victory. I've not seen much games of them, but I'm going for what Galatasaray has done before in the Champions League. Either Muslera as their goalkeeper, or else all of them are great. I've not seen them, so I might be wrong. But yeah, as seen as a famous players, I would say Muslera. Schalke versus Porto. Schalke having a really great Bundesliga last season, finishing second after Bayern Munich is really amazing. Seeing them win against Porto is going to go really easy for them. 2-0 victory. Schalke's team, they have the Brazilian Naldo as their great defender who's also turned into a goal scoring machine last season. Farman, goalkeeper, really good. Uh, Naldo, Sebastian Rudy, uh, Bentaleb, Stambuli, Harit, all of these type of great players in the team is going to be really awesome. Forwards, Markut, Bergstaller, Embolo as the players in the team. So these are the players which can actually make an impact in the game. So 2-0 will be really easy because Porto is also not an easy team to defend. When having the world Casillas in their team is not going to be easy to score. But Alex Tejas, left back, not a decent a team, a player which has been scouted forward by many teams to buy him as a player because he's been performing. Brahimi, Tejas, all decent players in that team. And if you want to talk about their strong attack, is Musa Marega as that forward, which with his physicality and shooting skills can actually score goals against them. So overall, we can see these team going ahead. So the if you see as overall scene, we're going to see Barca, Spurs, Dortmund, Atletico draw with PSG and Liverpool, Napoli, Galatasaray, Schalke, and yeah, Schalke. So these are the teams for today's Champions League match. Tomorrow is also going to be a great Champions League match for many teams. So these are the reviews. Thank you. Yeah, please do follow my channel, and if you think many people would like to watch it, then please do forward it. I wish it'll be a really good match, and I would like to give a really good review after last match, which was really boring and not expected. So thank you guys.